Now, we love seeing more Clone Wars Season 7 sets, and this one is certainly hitting that bucket list. We have the Duel on Mandalore, set number 75310, comes at 147 pieces, recommended for ages 7 and up, and retails for $19.99 here in the US. A little bit of a controversial price point, which we'll get into in today's video, but a pretty iconic scene for Clone Wars fans who watched the recent Siege of Mandalore arc. Here is the box art. Of course, we have the Mandalore throne room, the minifigures, the throne itself, Maul's containment, all the proper box art, and on the back of the box here we have some of the play features, including the opening of Maul's containment and other cool and fun things like that. Now, getting into the minifigures for the set here, first off, we have a brand new Darth Maul minifigure representing his Clone Wars robotic legs. I still would have much rather an actual mold instead of just printing on the legs, but for what it's worth, I think it does look super cool. So you'll see silver and metallic linings on the printing for the legs to represent the robotic legs that Darth Maul gets after, of course, Obi-Wan takes his lower half from Episode 1. Overall, a great minifigure. Here's a little bit of an action shot of the back here. You can see all the printing for the utility belt and everything that kind of goes around the robes that he wears. Very accurate to the actual show, which is always great. Pretty cool minifigure. Always love getting a new Darth Maul, and it's about time we finally got a Clone Wars version. The other minifigure included in the set is Ahsoka Tano. She's the exact same one-to-one, exact same minifigure from the AAT. Overall, a pretty decent minifigure. The really only gripe I have with the set is that the hairpiece, or whatever you want to call it officially, is just a little too long for what I would much rather and be comfortable with when it comes to how she looks in the show. But of course, it is a great alternative to spending half the money. The AAT is $40 and the set is $20. So if you're looking for a set with Ahsoka, you want to kind of save a little more money, of course the Mandalore Duel will be a great option for you with two pretty decent minifigures, and of course finally getting a Clone Wars Maul. Now, getting on to the two brick built items we have in the set here. For number one, we have Maul's containment, which looks super awesome. It's essentially a vault. Basically, it's just stickered, not printed, unfortunately. So there's one sticker that goes on a transparent glass pane, and then stickers on the sides. And the entirety is pretty much made up of empty door frames and hinge plates, which does get the job done. So, of course, you can put Maul in there. There is a 1x2 plate just to sort of hoist him up a little bit more. That way his eyes will line up with the hole in the vault. And it looks really, really cool, especially when you close the door and you kind of see his eyes peering through, and you just imagine that shot from Clone Wars Season 7. So overall, a really nice interpretation of the vault, which I'm a big fan of. Just no printing, which is a little disappointing. Getting on into the other built thing here we have in the set, we have the throne room, which actually has a lot of decent detail. The first thing and most important is the glass pane window functionality. You can actually throw Maul like he does get thrown in the show through the glass panes. It's basically stickered on some transparent orange pieces and connected by several different hinge pieces and stuff like that in the back of the set. A really nice motor function, especially for kids looking for a nice little playability function for the Mandalore Duel. Now, as far as everything else goes with details, pretty cool. You do have the two flowers on either side to represent the different logos and insignias found in the Mandalore throne room and Mandalore on the show, which is nice. And the chair is actually constructed very nicely. It uses different colored cheese slopes. We have the light bluish gray and then some also brown and a sticker right on the bottom of Maul's legs, which does look really cool. And it is a pretty big throne. I think it scales fairly well, maybe just a little bigger than we're actually used to here in the set, but overall it's a pretty nice solid little throne room here with a nice secret compartment for a pistol, just like in the show. So the functions and playability are there. It's just, unfortunately, I don't think as a whole this set's going to be worth $20. I can definitely see this thing maybe being more so for $16. So I definitely recommend, if you guys find it on sale or on clearance for 20+% off, this is probably going to be a great buy for you. The vault is amazing. The new Maul minifigure is fantastic. Of course, getting Ahsoka in another set's going to be a great feature for us, but overall, I just don't think this compares to the Duel on Starkiller, for example, which in terms of how much we got out of that set, I don't think this is worth $20 at all. But that wraps up the review of the Duel on Mandalore, guys. Let me know what you guys think of the set down below in the comments section, and I'll see you later. Take it easy. Peace.